let's enlighten ourselves. My name is Swikriti. Today I'm going to teach you topic, the sentences. So let's get started. A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. This is the definition of sentence. And what do you understand of this? What is a sentence? A group of words which gives a complete sense. Here the word sense is referred to a group of words which is able to give its full meaning itself is a sentence. Ram writes a letter. In this example, you can see that Ram writes a letter. This sentence is able to give its complete meaning itself. Getting? Any group of words cannot be a sentence. To be a sentence, a group of words should be organized. It should have a structure, subject, verb plus object. It means that the sentence should start with a subject followed by a verb, then an object. This is a complete structure of a sentence. What are the other things that is necessary to become a sentence? Here students, I'll tell you a few points where you will come to know that to become a sentence should have, we should keep these things in our mind. A sentence has at least one finite verb. Now you will ask to me, ma'am, what is the main verb? What is the finite verb? So I'll say in general language, the finite verb is the main verb of a sentence. In this sentence, Ram writes a letter. In this sentence, the verb writes is the main verb of the sentence. Without the verb writes, the sentence cannot exist. Ram a letter. Not giving any meaning. To give a meaning, a verb should have, a sentence should have a verb. That is a finite verb. That is a main verb. Now come to know, let's know the definition of a finite verb. A verb that shows the person and the number of the subject. These lines are very important. The person and the number of the subject. In this sentence, again I am taking the example of this sentence only. Ram writes a letter. In this sentence, you can see this writes. Writes is the finite verb here and Ram is the subject. I said a verb that shows the person and the number of the subject. Here the verb, the subject Ram is singular. How will come to know? We will come to know this thing through the verb writes. Getting? So a verb tells us the person. Person means whether the subject is first person, it's second person or it's third person. And the number of the subject, whether the subject is singular or it's plural. Ram is a singular subject. So you know that when the subject is singular, we put S or ES with the verb. Getting? The next thing you should know or understand about a sentence is, a sentence ends with a full stop, a question mark or an exclamation mark. Without these things, a sentence could not be ended. A sentence should end with a punctuation mark. The punctuation mark can be a full stop. Here in this example, you can also see Ram writes a letter. I have put a full stop here. Get it? Now the next thing is, a sentence is made up of two parts, a subject and a predicate. There should be a subject and there should be a predicate to become a sentence. Now it is very important to know about what is a subject and what is a predicate. Okay students, I'll explain you what is a subject. What the sentence is all about, it's a subject. It is a very easy and simple thing you all know. Here in this sentence, Ram writes a letter. What the sentence is all about? The sentence is all about Ram. Ram writes a letter. So to find out a subject, if you want to know what is the subject of a sentence, you should put who and what, or sorry, who or what in a sentence. Ram writes a letter. Omit the word Ram and put who. Who writes a letter? You will get the example Ram. You will get the answer Ram. Get it? So for knowing the subject of our sentence, it is very important to question who or what in a sentence. The next thing which is very important is the subject of a sentence may be one or several words. This is not necessary that the subject of a sentence should be singular, should be a word only. It can be a word or it can be a group of words. Now students, can you tell me, do you know the basic difference between a sentence and a phrase? What is a sentence and what is a phrase? Phrase is a group of words which does not give its complete sense, is a phrase. Suppose I say at the afternoon, in the morning, at the dinner. In these group of words, we are getting a sense, but we are not getting the complete sense. Suppose the group of words is in the morning. In the morning. So in the morning, what should we do? We should add a subject to it. I go to park in the morning. I is the subject, go is the finite verb, and in the morning is the predicate here. Now you will ask to me, ma'am, what is a predicate? Predicate tells us something about the subject. It tells us something about the subject. Ram writes a letter. Ram. If we hide the word Ram here, the predicate writes a letter is telling that the subject is writing a letter. Understood? Now the next thing is kind of sentences. There are many kinds of sentences. In this video, the part 1, I am explaining you only 2 kinds of these sentences. First is assertive and the declarative sentences. What is an assertive sentence? Assertive and declarative sentences are the same sentences. Assertive sentence is a sentence which makes a statement or gives us information. The example is Jane has bought a gift for her mother. This sentence is giving information that what Jane has bought? She has bought a gift for her mother. Assertive sentences can be of 2 types. The one is affirmative sentences and the second is negative sentences. Affirmative sentences gives us a positive statement and a negative statement gives us a negative statement. That is a statement should have no or not. Let's take this example. Jane has bought a gift for her mother. Jane has not bought a gift for her mother. Understood, students? The next is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences is used to ask question. What is your name? What is your favorite food? Where do you stay? How do you go to school? Whom do you want to meet? But it does not necessarily that an interrogative sentence should start or should begin with only a question word. Now, what is a question word? A question word is a word that starts with WH. Generally, you people know this thing, that a word which starts with WH is a question word. It can also start with how. Question word is a word which asks a question. Okay? And interrogative sentences, the helping verb, the words which starts with the helping verb can also be in interrogative sentences. Do you know my name? Okay. Have you gone there? These sentences are also categorized as interrogative sentences. So students, I hope this video is able to clear the concept of the sentences. If you have any query, please let me know below in the comment section. Please subscribe the channel, and for more updates and videos, please press the black bell icon. Thank you. See you soon with the second part of the sentence. Bye-bye. Take care.